Welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to have you here for today's video because I'm going to be showing you how you can send unlimited personalized emails on Autopilot for free. Yes, you heard that correctly. You don't need to pay for anything, and it's actually going to be able to do research on your prospects and turn that research into compelling actual emails for us, and it's going to send the emails for us as well. So you don't need to do anything, you don't need to pay for anything, you just need to watch this simple video and implement what I'm going to show you. So let me just show you how insane this is. Essentially what we're doing, right, is we've given this automation a URL. That's all we've done. And then it's going to turn that URL into data. It's then, from that data, we've told ChatGPT to do research and to create 6 key bullet points with their owner's name, their email, their company name, who they help, fact 1 and fact 2. So it's taken this URL right here, and what it's doing, this automation, is actually scraping information, which could be a website, it could be a YouTube, it could be a LinkedIn profile. It can do multiple URLs at the same time as well, and it's being able to find my email. It's got my name here, but the best part is it's doing this for us. So it's actually passed this as a JSON. You can see it's given me the owner name, which is me. It's given my email, it's found the email on the page, and it's also found the company name, who we help, the focus, and the price point. And then it's turning that information there, using Perplexity, into a personalized email with the owner's name, and it's got the company name, and it's even got a personalized compliment in the email as well. And then it's going to be able to send this email automatically. And the best part is this doesn't cost anything, and you can do this as many times as you want. So this is mind-blowing, and it's going to help so many of you out. And just to show you what this has done, if we go to content, you can see that it's written, "Hi Charlie, I noticed Agency Start and the great work you're doing. I'm looking to partner with coaches to install our AI content infrastructure. This is completely done for you," and you can see that you can replace this with whatever you want, but it's actually a clean looking email. So the problem with AI is that sometimes it generates not good emails that will not actually convert into appointments. However, this is to the point, it's concise, and it's automated, and it's personalized, and it's free. So please do not skip this video. You're going to want to learn how to do this. It is super simple as well. It's only going to take 10 minutes, and let's dive straight into it. So we're going to start this from complete scratch. I'm going to walk you through it, create a new scenario, and then the first thing we're going to add is HTTP. So make a request. Get a file. So this is simply, we're giving it a URL, and the best part about this workflow is you can get really creative with this. So you don't actually need to put in a link here. What you can do is have a Google Sheets. So let's say you already have leads in a Google Sheets. I've made loads of videos on my channel which are free about how to get leads, but let's just say you have all of this information. You can still run this automation right here just off a Google Sheet, by simply clicking add a module and then Google Sheets and then watch new rows. So whenever a new row is added, meaning that whenever you add a lead in here, or as many leads as you want, it's then going to be able to once again run through this automation and send personalized emails. And it can even, if you don't want to send an email, it can write a personalized message or an opener here. So it's really up to you. But let me just show you how to build this. So HTTP, let's just go onto school and let's just find a random group on the internet. So if we go to leaderboards and take this one, for example, let's just take this random school community right here, and let's get it to write a personalized email from this. So we would just place that in there. From there, we're going to add a new module, and let's call this HTML. So HTML, and this is a text parser. You don't need to know what this does. You just need to copy it very simply. So let's just put HTML to text, and then let's put data. So what this is doing is we've given it a URL, and it's going to get data from it. So once we've done that, we can then search for ChatGPT. And now we're going to click on create a completion, and we're getting ChatGPT to do research on the URL that we've given make. So for the model, you can put whatever you want. You can add a message here, which is what you want to do. And for the role, we're going to put user. And for message, we can put, we want to copy the prompt that we've already got. And I'll probably put this prompt below for free to give you more value. So yeah, hopefully you'll appreciate that. So if we just copy this, we are essentially telling ChatGPT, if we read this, we're telling it to do research, and your job is to analyze and turn the research into 6 key bullet points. So we're just getting to summarize. So instead of it just putting all of this information in there, we're essentially telling ChatGPT to research this information and turn it into 6 key bullet points with the owner's name, their email, their company name, who they help, and a few facts about their business. You can obviously change this, but we want to keep it to 30 words to make it really concise. And you want to change this for text. So that is what you want. And then for max tokens, let's just put 1,000 and click OK. So now if we run this so far, you can see that it's taking the URL, it's turned it into text. So if we go here, output, you can see that it's taken all of the information that's on this page and put it into here. And then we've told ChatGPT to summarize that information by giving us the owner's name. So John Fraser. It's given us the email, john@magnates.com. So it's actually found the email, which is insane. It's got the company name. It's got who they help, YouTube creators. It's got the price, $997. And it's got lifetime access to courses. So yeah, pretty crazy, right? You can see how this is starting to heat up, but we're going to take it to the next level. So the next thing you want to do, if we go back to the other one, this is one that's already built out. We want to get a JSON. So what this does is, to explain this as simply as I can, we essentially want to, because if you were to just format that data that we've got with the owner's name, the email, the company name, all that good stuff, it wouldn't have it as an actual part here that we can implement into the email as personalization. It would just be under one format. So as you can see the result, you can see that it's given us the owner's name, John, and it's given us all the information here. You can start to see the email. But what we want is to actually turn it into JSON. And you'll see in a second why this is important. But if we click on this, what we want is the result. So if we click on result and click on OK, and then add a new module, and if we go back here, we want to add perplexity now. And let me just grab the copy for perplexity. Let's go here, perplexity, and let's search for perplexity. So perplexity is just a competitor to ChatGPT, very simply. What you will need to do is go into perplexity and actually get the API key. So if we go into perplexity very quickly, you can get the API key by clicking on the settings here once you've got an account. And if you give it a second to load, it will be able to find your API there, basically. That's as simple as I can put it. And then once you've got the API key, put it in there, and then add a message. For the content, we are going to put, if we go down here, we can actually put the script. So this should be result. So if we go here, if we go back to here, we can actually see what we put, but I think it is result. If I remember correctly, yeah, result. So let's get the result. And then you can see that we have that as the prompt. So we are telling Perplexity, which is very simply ChatGPT, but it's a live version. So this allows us to get live information. So if you were to add new rows to this Google Sheet, it would be able to format that into an email or an opener to be able to send for you automatically, live at a set time each day, whereas ChatGPT can't do that. So that's the only difference between Perplexity and ChatGPT. So if we go back here, essentially, yeah, this is all good. We're just telling it to write a personalized email that is no longer than 80 words. Make sure to follow strictly the email. Do not include anything that isn't in the email. So don't include brackets. Replace the parts in brackets with the actual personalization. So we're telling it to actually include the owner's name here, the company name, and a compliment. And then you can change this with your offer. I'll put this below for free in the description. So if we click OK now, I think we need tokens, or role is user like always. And then I don't think we need tokens. Yeah, perfect. So now if we quickly run this, so it's always good to run the automation all the time, just so you know that it's working each step through basically. So if we look at the output, so if we go to choices, +1, message, content, you can see that it said, "Hi John," great, it's got their personalized first line. So first name, "I noticed Magnates Media and the impressive work you're doing." You can obviously make it a way better personalized first line if you spend a bit more time. If you want to include, you can do that. "I'm looking to partner with coaches to install our double YouTube millionaire system. This is completely done for you." And you can obviously change this with whatever offer you want. But that's just an example. So now you're almost done. What we need to do now is essentially go here and click on send new email. Let me just check that this is correct. Yeah, so this is the final step. New email, add a recipient. So this is who we're sending the email to. And as you can see here, if we go to choices, message, I believe, oh sorry, no, JSON is what we want. So you see how this is why we use JSON, because if we didn't have JSON, we wouldn't be able to find the actual email and the name and stuff like that. So you can see that we've got all the info that we can include personalized in the email here. So we want to send the email to email, obviously, which is john@magnatesmedia. Really simply, that's how that works. That's the recipient. For the subject line, you can say something like, have you seen this? And then we can include their name. So have you seen this, John Fraser? So it's a great subject line. It's provoking curiosity. It's going to get them to click. I would click on an email if it said, have you seen this, Charlie? It's just how it is. And then for content, we are going to put the actual output that Perplexity has done. So if we go here and go to choices, choices, message, content, you can see, hi John, this is the email. So if we click on this and then we click on OK, just like that, you have done the automation. Now, on a quick side note, if you are scraping information from websites or YouTube channels or things like that, one issue you may run into is that you may get support emails. So what I mean by that is if we go back here and we just click on this random guy's website, if we use this website as the URL here, and if we quickly run this, let's remove this part because I don't actually want to send an email to John. If we run this now, you'll see that one problem you may encounter is that this is just extra value, guys. So you can see the let's go here. Maybe it didn't. Let me try to find. So the email, yes, email protected. But what I'm trying to say is sometimes you get the support email. So sometimes it would be support at and then the domain name. However, what you can do as a quick tip is you can head over to ChatGPT and let me show you how crazy this is, because this is like an extra value bonus that you're getting by watching this video. So let's say you have a Google Sheets with their owner's name. So let's just put Charlie. Let's put company name is, I don't know, let's just put W for an example. And let's say the email that it's given you from the website is support at let's say gmail.com. You'll see exactly what I'm trying to do in a second, so keep watching. This is really going to help you. And let's say you have like 100 emails like this. Okay, for some reason I didn't copy that. 2 seconds. Let's go back. Okay, so if we select this as control that, and then we just paste that in there. So let's say, because you never want to send an email to a support email. It will never work. I've sent so many emails, it never works. However, what you can do is you can download this as a CSV. So download as a CSV, and then you can head over to ChatGPT, and then you can actually import this. So import, I believe it should be this one. Let's just check the time. Yeah, 4:15, that's perfect. And we can basically tell ChatGPT to replace the support or anything before the at. Sometimes it does that symbol, right? So we're telling it to replace anything before the at with their first name, right? And if we quickly click on that, so you can see here, we never want to send to support, but we have their name from what the data is scraped. And this will just help you in the future. And if we give it a second, it should, it's just analyzing it. But what it's going to do is it should replace the support with charlie@gmail. And what that will do is it will actually give you, because you've got to understand, right, from their point of view, when they actually create a domain, whether it's this domain or whether it's any domain, the owner of that is very likely 80 to 90% of the time to put their actual name before the domain. And then what you can do is you can head over to a tool called Neverbounce and you can actually check if it's their email. So you can see here, we've changed the support for the owner's name, right? And then we can verify that email using Neverbounce or ZeroBounce or another bulk email verifier. And that is just an extra tip to actually send to the inbox of the owner rather than the gatekeeper, who is the support person on their email. So hopefully you find that interesting. And now finally, because I know a lot of you guys want to send like a ton of emails, you can very easily just use Apollo or LeadSwift or other tools to scrape websites. And even if you can't get the owner's name, you can use this strategy to scrape the website using this automation here. And then it'll give you that into a Google Sheets, and then you can run that Google Sheets to send emails or whatever you want. But yeah, this does work better if you have a Google Sheets with a bunch of emails like this. And then the trigger, instead of it being HTTP, you would essentially put Google Sheets. So if you do Google Sheets, and then it would be watch new rows. So whenever you add a new row, it will update, and then it can do the same thing. It can do research. It can then send emails on autopilot, and it can run you could even put every minute. So it would send a new email every single minute, constantly watching. Okay, I think you need every 15 minutes, but you get the point. You can constantly have this running in the background, schedule, put on, and it would just run. It would send emails all day for you on autopilot. So yeah, hopefully you did find this video interesting and valuable. If you did, just drop a like and subscribe. We've got about 30 to 40 hours worth of more value in here, going over how to build an offer, how to get leads, appointment set, sales, onboarding. We even actually give you AI systems built for you. So you get all of the automations, including the one that I've just shown you right here, for free by joining the school, right? So you get this automation, and you can actually just click import and you get it built for you. So we have about 5 make.com automations like that, and we've got about 15 Go High Level automations built for you, which is another software, and you actually get free Go High Level if you are in the school community as well. So yeah, highly recommend you join that if you are interested and you're serious about taking your business to the next level, whether it's an agency, coaching, business, whatever it may be. This will absolutely help it, as well as support. You can ask me questions in there. So yeah, take it easy. Make sure to stay tuned for more videos dropping every other day on the channel, and I'll put a few videos up here that you can watch. So yeah, take it easy and have an amazing rest of your day.